What's up, guys? It's Keith Trades. Right, today is July 17th, and I want to do a mix of a psychology video, some education, and recap our small win we took. Right, that win puts us very simple 13 for 14 since the Discord launched on July 5th. That win rate is about 92%. That is very beautiful stuff. Right, and I want to go over why patience pays. Right, very simple. Very simple. Right, a psychology point for you guys why patience pays. Right, number one, your back tested edge. If I know what price action needs to look like, right? What my setup needs to look like and narrative needs to be, then you would never veer away from that, right? If my back tested edge, I know exactly the price action, I know exactly the setup, I know exactly the narrative I need in the market to take my trade. If I do not get that, if ES is all over the place and NQ is not close, if we are not symmetrical, right, I am totally fine staying silent for no trade day, right? Today's AM session was a no trade day, right? Very plain and simple, right? Look at the price action. Off the open, chop, 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 delivery lower, chop, 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 and nothing, right? Only way I see it is getting the shorts off open, which was not really a high quality trade, right? And very simple. I told our chat exactly that, right? In my pre-market plan, I said, no, when the market has a crazy overnight move, like that crazy sell-off, AM session tends to be choppy. Be mindful, stay patient, right? And we did just that. We stayed extremely patient, waited for structure, waited for higher time frame data, and we just never got it. And that is totally fine because I understand this. My back tested edge is proven to win more than it loses. I win more than I lose, and I win bigger than I lose. So why would you veer away from it, right? Psychology point for you guys. Understand that when price action isn't good, it's lower probability, right? It's a no trade. It's a no trade day, right? Right. Understand that when price action isn't good, every trade you take is going to be lower quality, lower probability. Number two, I want to say is do not look for efficient markets when markets aren't efficient, right? This is a very simple point, but it's very hard to stick to, right? Do not look for something clean. Do not look for crazy moves when the market is clearly not. Remember when I talked about how to avoid unnecessary losses? Number one, what does price action look like? Very, very choppy. Look at this. I mean, look at this. From 9 a.m. PST to the end of day, we were sideways the whole time, right? So understand that. Patience pays. I know my criteria and I know my rules make me profitable. So if I do not get what I need to see, I will not take a trade. Right? I said that in the chat. Right? A no trade day for the AM session. I'm happy with my discipline. Market never offered me anything clean, and it did not make sense to force. I stay patient, never got anything, and it's always gonna pay. I said, remember my setups, my criteria, my rules yield me a high win rate and great risk reward. I will not veer away from my edge just for sake of giving y'all a trade. Right? No one is taking a loss with me on live because I'm not just going to sit here and give you guys a trade just to say, hey, here's a trade. I will wait. And then we come on the PM session and then we did get a small little trade, right? Congrats to the members. Nice trade, right? So why patience pays is very simple. Live to trade another day. Live to trade another day. I can't say that enough. If market isn't efficient, market isn't clean, you don't see your setups, you don't see your criteria, then don't trade. Protect your capital, wait for great days, then put on risk, right? A very small setup that we took, right? Number one thing that we're looking at is, right, this 1 hour fair value gap that we drew into. 5-minute setup, very simple, right? As you can see, we have a 5-minute fair value gap. Failed to deliver once, failed to deliver twice, failed break a structure, market inversed this small bullish gap that I wanted to look for the longs. So I said this. Liquidity sweep here. We failed to deliver to the 5-minute and reprice, and then we inverse the bullish 5. we are likely to deliver lower before we deliver higher, right? Very simple setup, right? Bullish once respected, closes below, inverses. Here's your 1 minute fair value at point of entry. Stop loss either here or here. Your entry short, bow, right? Price target 1 would be just low. Price target 2, I advised everyone to scale at the 1 hour. Why did I say that? Because we found buying once and twice, right? Yes, we did hit a new low on the day, which would be targets, but understanding narrative. There is no reason from, I think this trade we took, the market was already down 500 points or 400, right? So there is no narrative for market to run lower. It does not make sense. So once we feel this imbalance where we have found strong buyers, I just took our full position, right? Very small trade, 17 points, 20 points, right? Somewhere, something like that, around a 20 point, 15 to 20 point gain, right? At minimum 10 points, right? If a 1-to-1, a small trade, that's all you need, right? We took this. I told members this is a risky trade. Market does not need a new low, but because we have a buy side sweep, we failed to deliver to the 5 minute. Then we see a bullish 5 minute get inversed and we break and respect an inverse. Now I can say, okay, market's likely to slide lower. And we got our trade. Very, very iffy, but it delivered. We trusted our plan. That's nice, right? I advised everyone to take early. 9 times out of 10, I will hold till this sell side target. But because we do not have narrative to run a new low because the market is down 500 points, we play the market tight, right? Once we swipe this swing low, right, we went break even and we just let it go and we took our profits, right? That's why patience pays, right? Honestly, I was thinking this day was a no trade day. And then tomorrow we would have hopped on and took a banger, right? If market permitted itself, right? That's why I always preach price actions first. You don't get great price action, you don't get no setup. But that's a very simple day for what I have for you guys, right? Just understanding why patience pays. When you are disciplined, when you know exactly what you need to see, when you know where your setups lie, when you know what your entry model lies, and when you know you have what narrative you need to see to take a trade, it is very easy to stay disciplined, right? All I did was this. All I did was this today. Let's go on the 5 minute. Here's the open. Do I see anything? Only thing I could have saw was this. Respect, short to run lower. Even then, it makes no sense. There's no narrative. Right? We've already taken our all sell side. Right? All I did was look at price action. Look at the 1 minute. Market looks like shit. That's my sign to step off and stay disciplined. Hopped on PM session, took a win. That's all we need. Puts us for 13 for 14. But that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And, we have the Discord. So if you guys want to join free, if you guys want to join paid, I'd love to have you guys. And I like to stay in depth with our team. I like to talk to guys and, make sure to check in throughout the day. And what we preach here is 1 trade a day, 1 to 2 high quality setups, trusting your edge, proper execution. We play the long game and we play the live to trade another game. You're not going to join this Discord and double your money in 1 day. It's unlikely unless you want to fucking oversize, which I have no control over what size you put on the trade. But I can say what I'm putting, lower risk or higher risk, right? But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully we get something better tomorrow, man. This was a shit show of a day.